Joshua's going to connect with a bomb.
Yeah.
And breaks his jaw in 2 places.
Yeah. And
His jaw's wired shut now. He lost teeth.
He's probably cooked. He should retire, man. That was a clear
Damn,
reality
retire?
check. Like, hell yeah. That was a clear reality check, bro.
Yeah, but it's a
You gotta
reality
retire.
check to stay in your own division or...
He was literally running. Look at some of those rounds. He was running. He was going north to south, not side to side. He was running.
Joe Rogan has sent a very serious warning to Jake Paul after his brutal knockout loss to Anthony Joshua. Rogan says Jake needs to walk away from boxing before it's too late. According to him, damage like this does not end when the fight stops. It follows a fighter for life. He explains that heavy knockouts can slowly affect memory, emotions, and mental health. Over time, repeated trauma can lead to depression, mood changes, and serious brain problems. Rogan makes it clear that no amount of money, fame, or attention is worth risking long-term health. Once the damage is done, there is no reset button.
An imbalance that's going to lead you to addiction. It leads so many people to impulsive behavior. So many people become gambling addicts, drug addicts, alcoholics after their fighting career.
Yeah.
It's you could only take so much. And at a certain, like that one that he got from Joshua, ooh. You know, say if you have like a punch card, you have like so many punches that you can get in your life, which I believe you do. I believe there's a certain number. That one was like 10 punches. Yeah. That was like, there was a lot of concussions in that one punch.
Sure.
That was real damage. Like if someone's breaking your jaw in 2 places, the inside of your fucking head is...
Psychologist Derek Van Schaik explains just how dangerous this fight really was for Jake Paul. He points out that Anthony Joshua landed clean, accurate punches with terrifying power, including the right hand that fractured Jake's jaw into places. Van Schaik says that single moment could have been catastrophic. In the final moments, Jake's body language told the real story. He looked scared, exhausted, and overwhelmed, trapped near the ropes. His face showed shock as he realized he was facing power he had never felt before. According to Van Schaik, this level of punishment doesn't just damage the body, it can leave long-term psychological and neurological scars. Experts agree that continuing to fight elite boxers after this kind of trauma could seriously endanger Jake's life, making retirement the smartest and safest option.
Number of punches he threw, and also aim a little lower to land that clean right-hand punch on the side of Jake's face, which fractured his lower jaw, still hospitalizing Jake Paul, but not actually killing him.
If Anthony Joshua won, Anthony killed this guy. Rolls-Royce, Fiat.
The variety of emotions we see in the final moments of the fight are fascinating. AJ finally corners Jake, hits him with a quick left-hand jab to the body, which lowers his guard, opening up a clean right-hand shot to the head. You can see AJ smile there when he sees Jake had fallen into his trap and knows that he's about to finish him off.
And then you just keep exploiting. Some people give up. Some people get knocked out.
Jake's body language and facial expressions when he knows it's all over for him is a little sad as he whimpers in the corner with that scared, nauseous look on his face, realizing this may be his final moment on Earth.
If I get hit with that shot, I'm screwed. I don't believe he's gonna hit me with those shots.
You gonna hit him with that?
100%. And land that right hand that he says is my only weapon.
If you look at Jake's eyes and face, he's pleading for mercy to AJ, as if he's a child. Please don't do this.
Some people get knocked out.
It's actually quite surreal that the moment many of us were concerned what happened to Jake actually happened in real life.
If Jake Paul is left, up against the ropes with Anthony Joshua, unloading on him, could be the end for him, literally. It could be his last day on earth.
Jake Paul was helplessly exhausted, badly beaten, and cornered where AJ could have unloaded a flurry of clean punches on Jake. When he takes that clean right shot from AJ, breaking his jaw in 2 places and then falls to the ground.
And his chin served on a platter, and look at Jake Paul's face. He knew it right away. He said, woo!
Some wondered why Jake had that emotion of excitement. Do you know why? When he was cornered by AJ, Jake's amygdala...
The boxing world reacted immediately, and the message was clear. Many believe Jake Paul has now been fully exposed and should retire right away. His fight against Anthony Joshua was a brutal reality check that showed the massive gap between hype and elite-level boxing. Analysts and fans point to the knockout and the repeated punishment as proof of the risks he faces. If he continues, the physical damage was obvious, but the mental toll was just as concerning. According to many experts, Stepping away now could protect Jake's future before permanent damage is done.
Man, that was a clear
Damn,
reality
retire?
check. Hell yeah, that was a clear reality check, bro.
Yeah, but it's a
You gotta
reality
retire.
check to stay in your own division or, don't jump in class so far up. Not retirement. He ain't get slept. Like, you don't give him
Well,
no
look-
respect for that?
Hell no. Gang.
What?
I'm saying, look at his list. It's all high-level boxer. And you seen what just happened when he stepped up to a legit boxer? He got cooked. He got to retire, man. He either got to retire or start fucking with these misfits boxer dudes. He ain't gonna make it with that kind of skill level, man.
Netflix ain't gonna take a misfit.
Against a much bigger and taller opponent, Jake Paul repeatedly dropped to one knee, putting himself in serious danger. Analysts warn that this kind of collapse can lead to severe ligament injuries, similar to what happened to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. against Sergio Martinez, which permanently changed his career. Beyond the broken jaw, Jake absorbed enormous physical stress trying to get back up under Joshua's nearly 260-pound frame. Reports suggest he hit the canvas multiple times throughout the fight, exposing poor strategy and sloppy technique. All the talk about knocking out Joshua only made the reality look worse. Fans and experts agree that despite the massive promotion, Jake was clearly outmatched, exhausted, and physically overwhelmed. Continuing at this level, they say, is reckless.
Keep taking the knee. First of all, your knee, you can get ligament damage. Remember when Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was losing every round to Sergio Martinez, and then Martinez fell to the ground kind of weird? He messed up his knee. He was never the same fighter. So you got a broken jaw, but you could have tore ligaments in your knee by having a 260-pound man, fall on top of you because you keep making it sloppy and falling around and spilling about. And even if you don't like rupture something or tear a ligament or whatever, it's not really much better than someone leaning on you. Do you know how much energy you exert by having to be like 220 pounds or whatever, 216, and keep picking yourself back up? Like I seen a thing, I didn't count myself, but it said there were 12 or 13, maybe 14 times that Jake Paul was on the canvas. Horrible strategy. And Netflix, I don't even see how they would like that. And for me, this generation they're chopped, bro. Jake Paul did all this, and y'all want me to give a bunch of credit. Jake Paul did all this talking about Joshua getting knocked out. You did whatever to sell the fight, but you didn't make good. That doesn't make you look good when you talk crazy and talk spicy, and then you have no intentions of fulfilling that. And then you got the Jake Paul fans and the Andrew Tate fans, because they lost kind of back to back, where they're trying their hardest to turn this into some inspirational story. Like, oh, as long as you try, it doesn't matter.
A statement most experts found unbelievable. They argue that Jake's main motivation was money, not sporting achievement, and that exaggerating his performance misleads fans. Unlike casual crossover fighters, Jake has now had 12 professional bouts, including to real losses against legitimate opponents. Surviving against a world-class heavyweight is not the same as winning or dominating. Analysts say the focus should stay on the real dangers fighters face, not social media hype or paycheck narratives. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.